All right. Well. Bloop. No. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Just a little bit. All right. Let's see. Probably help if it was an actual color, not white. If I did that, yeah, there is a. All right. Okay. Need to figure out this program at some point, but it's a good start. Let's see. Let's real quick, since it was suggested, let's look at spawn here. Such a dynamic character. There's a lot you can do. Yeah. Don't know. Well, okay, so we have some idea. Let's see. Find a pose. That might work. That one's. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Try. So that's not too bad. Let's look at that. I could just flip it. Whoa! Sure. I can do that. Okay, got that. Put it right there. Hey, how's it going? Okay, so now let's. Nope, I really need to find out the shortcuts in this program. Brush, pencil, not pen. I don't know the. Okay. Sorry. Let's just get some of this. And then this is gonna be bad. Let's see. Yep, okay, cool. It looked a little better in theory than it does. Okay. And I need to figure out that. Anyway, let's add a new layer. No. Yeah, we'll just do raster. Okay. Had that one. Okay, so Gwen from Total Drama. Yeah, I'll work out that idea stuff in a second. Okay. So Gwen from Total Drama, real quick. She has a flat head, that's interesting. All right. All right, so we got that. Never really watched Total Drama Island, honestly. I'm sure it was really good, but I never watched it. All right. It's so weird that her head just is flat. I don't know. But it's whatever. I mean, it's not taking a whole lot out of my time here, so it's whatever. She has very interesting hair. All right, so it's kind of actually interesting. There we go. Kind of helps me, like, this is a brand new program anyway, so it's kind of nice to have a second to try and figure out some of this stuff, I guess. So, like I said, not the end of the world. I don't really mind it too much. gonna go with the she's not all that excited to be here today. Is what I'm going with on this. Okay. Put that sleeve on. There. Oh, so this program, yeah. Yep. And I still have a lot to learn on it. I don't know any of the keyboard shortcuts, which is super frustrating for me because I live on keyboard shortcuts. But it is a really, really good program. So I'm going to learn it. Just raster layer. Okay, so we're on the next layer up. I'm just going to. Oh, that's actually not too bad. So I'm not gonna go full on black for the outline, but it's gonna be a dark green, since that seems to be kind of her look. Man, and it helps smooth it a little. Like it's delightful. Photoshop does a lot of things, but it does not give me a smooth line. Really need to figure out zoom and all these things. So let's see, see, like, look at that. That line is perfectly smooth, and I was zoomed out. Oh, sorry. Like the kind of clanging noise. That's my bad. Yeah, I have iced coffee. I'm not a huge hot coffee person, so I like iced coffee. I mean, this is just so nice. I'm not worried about, yeah, sorry. I don't know. I don't like hot coffee that much, personally. It's just a thing. See, even that like hesitant kind of stroke there, that took a second. Perfect. Perfectly smooth. And I know there's like a tool in here. I don't know if it's, I think you have to use vector, but like there's a tool where it makes all of those little like extra bits on the line disappear. You just click on the outside part and it just goes away. And I'm almost positive that you have to be working vector, but still, like that is phenomenal. And all of this stuff can be done vector versus it's, yeah. Yeah, it's just so nice. Like you can download Lazy Nezumi for Photoshop, but I mean, I don't have to download a whole nother program for this. It just works, and that is wonderful. And this program does so many things. Nope. Too much of an arch on that. All right. Yeah, a lot of like programs that are actually meant for drawing have like built-in stabilizer, like line stabilizing. Photoshop doesn't. At least not the older versions. I'm sure they've got stuff now, but like it was never meant to be used as a drawing program. That's the problem. And like somehow it became the industry standard for drawing program. And here we are. So let's see, we've got, that's not too bad. Like, I already, like, this is going so much smoother and nicer than most of my Photoshop work, and it's insane to me that it's like this smooth and easy. Once I get the shortcuts and stuff down, it's gonna be on. So just move that over. There we go. I've got a new USB stick. There you go. Whoop. I forgot that. That button on the side does the zooming. That would have been helpful. Oop. Too much. There we go. All right. Just going. Oops, there we go. Okay, so we got that. Oop. Yeah, so I'm just doing this quick line art version of this. I like it, I like it, I like it. It's looking so good. It's kind of surprising. Okay. So let's see, she's got like that. Yeah, okay, so got that kind of situation going there. And then down a little ways, she's got the shorts going. Like that is honestly some of the fastest line art, like decent line art that I've done in quite some time. There we go. Got that. That goes all the way. That stops short there. All right. Again, don't. There she is. Boom. Originally found out my animation program needs a second program to render the animation. Oh, fun. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Okay, so boom, and we'll just no, that's right. No, why is it? Oops. Grab. There she is, Gwen from Total Drama Island. Woo! So there you go. Check underneath. Yeah. It's unfortunate stuff like that happens. Oh, it's dense watercolor, that's why. Interesting. It is going to be really fun kind of working with these brushes and stuff, figuring this stuff out. Alright, I'm going to put that color. Boom. Let's see, let's go. That's a little bit darker than that. And like that color just kind of blends over. It's very interesting how this stuff works. And we'll put that color down on here. Just do a real quick. Oh. Okay, at least it gives me the right brush. There we go. I mean, if I was actually intending to like really do this, yes, I would zoom in. But like this is just a quick request from someone, so I'm not gonna like zoom in and color on this. This is just like a quick little thing. But I definitely put more effort in when like I actually intend to do something. If that makes sense. But yeah, I would absolutely go in farther if I was really trying to finish this the right way. It's interesting how the watercolor kind of blends stuff. So let's see, there we go. Boom. Really quick, really sloppy. Gwen from Total Drum Island. Super exciting. All right. So we'll just do that. There's the sketch layer. This is terrible. All right, we're on the. There. Really need to find the right stuff for that. Okay, so well, someone had suggested a little while ago Spawn, and I think that might be a kind of fun one. Not entirely sure exactly what kind of pose, because Todd McFarlane is a master when it comes to dynamic action and stuff like that. His work is insane. And I don't want to do a full body thing. I want to get kind of like a tight shot, more of something you would see on like a cover, I guess, rather than like in the actual comic. I'm not seeing like a solid pose. That I can use. I mean, I'm looking at Google right now, so I mean, that's not gonna... Oh, that's actually kind of a neat one. Let me see that real quick. And I'm just gonna... This one seemed like an interesting one. It was a picture of a dude like falling. And I just flipped it, but I don't think that... There's comic pages already. Oh, that's awesome. So what I want this to be, let's see. Actually, it's gonna go like that. Right, yeah, something kind of like that. Let's push it this direction. Okay, we've got see, and then the thing I have to figure out on this, if I'm doing this pose, which I really kind of like the idea of this one. It's very interesting. It's dynamic, but they're also like they're standing still, so it's very interesting. And the thing about Spawn is a lot of this would kind of be... Actually, I could... let's add a layer real quick. And I'm gonna change the color. Let's do like a blue. So yeah, okay, so... real quick, go... images. So the thing with Spawn is got that giant cloak situation kind of going on. Something kind of like that, and I want to show his face, so I think what I do is put it like that. And then I definitely want his arms showing. It's the most hateful thing you've ever been told as an artist. Ooh. Honestly, I haven't really had any situation where I've had someone be super spiteful or anything. So I don't really know. That's a tough one. Okay, so let's see. Maybe something like that for that. Yeah, I honestly don't know off the top of my head. It's not something I really think about. I mean, there's always like people who don't like what you do, but I honestly just ignore it. I'll take what they have to say if it's like helpful, and I'll try and adjust things. But like as far as like just someone being a hateful person, I've never had anything stand out that I remember, and I'm not big enough on like YouTube or anything like that where people are, yeah, I'm not like big enough for like anything like that to where people on the internet are mean to me about stuff. So that's kind of nice, I guess. Like I don't have to worry about that, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so hard to like get this down. Okay, so but really quick, jump over here. I mean, get that general spawn face situation. Okay, and then there's so many variations on the suit too. And I'm not even going to see most of his suit, so that's fine that I don't really have anything. I will see the arm here, so I want that kind of, I like that like large bracer situation they got on some of these. I'll have to put the chains in somewhere. But yeah. Alright, I think that's pretty much all the stuff I need from that right now. So that's good. Alright, so got like the bracer situation, that's face thing. Okay, so all of this is gonna kind of come in. Somehow it's gonna kind of and then I want it to kind of come up and be very Spawn-esque on that side over there. So yeah, then the bracer would be like right here, and back of the hand. Actually, probably go like right there. So erase that. And see, something kind of like that, I think. Really need to figure out how to do those spikes too. First thing that is hard to say because honestly I've done so much digital work. Actually, let's see, do I want, I think I want, let's put it like maybe like that. That might be kind of cool. Have it kind of, yeah, so I could show more of the body. So let's see, as far as like digital stuff, First stuff I did digitally, I probably didn't, honestly. Um, but again, I've been doing this for so long that I have no idea. It's kind of weird because I've been doing digital work for a while, but I haven't really published much, and I took a long time off, and I've also done a lot of other, like I've done a lot of vector work too, so it's kind of a weird thing. So that would be like, this would be like chain stuff here. But probably didn't publish the first thing I ever did. If I have to think about it, like probably not. Um, yeah, I've done a lot of digital work over the years, though, and in school, I did. I went to school for illustration, and yeah, so and my teacher was like old school. He didn't do a lot of digital stuff, so the stuff that we learned as far as digital artwork goes was vector and kind of really simple. We had to kind of teach ourselves some of the more advanced, like raster and Photoshop stuff. So that was very interesting. Maybe like that. I need another finger in here somewhere. I think that's like right. So yeah, I don't think that's too bad so far. It's giving me that kind of Spawn-esque vibe at least. And actually, let's throw down another layer of chain down here. That kind of goes up under the thing again. So there's like two things of chain. All right. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty solid. Something kind of like that. But there. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, like, that's kind of messy and weird. But I think it's looking pretty solid for, like, a base. Yeah, and I'm not sure if I want maybe like that. Yeah, probably more like that. Like that, maybe? Show that it's kind of going over that arm. Okay. So, and then, yeah, this is like the shoulder bit that's kind of like, it's all spiky for some reason because this cloak is like sentient to some degree, I think. All right, so I think that's actually fairly awesome. Okay, and I think we've got a lot to do now. So, okay, yeah, okay. So, can I don't know how to like name stuff in this either right now, which is another frustration. So no, whatever. So let's just pop a new layer over the top. So let's actually experiment maybe a little bit and do a vector layer. Okay, so I can name it here. Okay, so I have to click like down on the actual like bottom part there. Should it be fan art, poses, maybe inventing a new character? I don't know what to do. Would you recommend me to draw? Oh, I mean, I like fan art. Like I'm not entirely sure. There we go. Okay, so got the body, the cloak, that's fun stuff. Okay, so real quick, let's just, no, we're not gonna do that. We'll leave it like it is, I think, right now. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and push it down a little bit like that. Awesome. What I would suggest, depends on what you're trying to do. Like, are you trying to improve your artwork? Are you trying to just like have fun? Like, I don't know exactly what it is that you're attempting to do. I mean, all drawing is going to kind of improve your work, but if you're trying to be very specific about something, bump it up a little bit, I think. Yeah, there we go. Like if you want to improve certain things, then you should work on like those things. If it's not something that's really interesting to you, I wouldn't suggest doing that. Fan art is really nice. Combining work from different artists, like a pose from someone, a style from someone else, colors from someone else, kind of situation. That's fun too. Straight up copying someone you admire for the purpose of learning and trying to improve is a perfectly okay thing to do. You absolutely should never claim that as your own work. Bad idea. But stuff like that, like if you're trying to improve and you like the style of someone and you want to like, oh, I really like the way they do their eyes, try doing eyes that way over and over and over again. Like do a page of eyes, like different emoting eyes, or like if you like the way they do their hands. Yeah, nothing particular since I don't bother what it is. Something, yeah. I mean, it's like if you really like something, then do that. That's kind of what it comes down to. I enjoy doing fan art stuff. I enjoy doing. Whoops, ooh, that was weird. And again, I'm getting ahead of myself here. But yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting one. I like doing certain things. I don't like doing others. So like I don't do those. It's kind of weird. It's one of those things where it's just if you enjoy doing it, do it. If you don't, habit of Photoshop there. Don't need to do that. It's kind of weird that it smooths stuff out. Stop doing that. Okay. Let's see. Something. Yeah, kind of like that. Stop doing that, Tanner. All right, so yeah, so it's really just if you want to improve, do things to improve your stuff, and if you just want to like have fun, do that. Like it's really all dependent on what you want to do. No? Actually, that's not terrible. It's not great, but I don't hate it. So that kind of helps there. What I need to figure out is, oops. That right there. Let's see, like on this vector layer, it kind of stops me from erasing too far out. It's kind of interesting like that. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it does not. Like right there, there we go. So now what I have to figure out here is how far out I need that to go. Let's see. I need to kind of worry about this whole thing, but we'll figure that out, I think, at some point at least. Draw squad thing. That sounds like fun. Actually, let's undo that right there. There we go. Oh, too far. Okay, so let's. Something kind of like that. There we go. Do you know? I don't. You know, no. No, I do not. Draw the squad. I don't. Oop. Can't say that I know what that is. That is going to be. Yeah, go for it. Okay, got that. That one's right. Kind of want this to be back a little bit. Nope. Okay, let's get in a little bit closer here. There we go. So that kind of gives me what I want there. Okay. Okay. Actually, let's leave that for right now. There we go. There are pictures of poses. Those people are very simple and without color or body structure. Neutral person, many actor, making something funnier. So, okay, so then you just put your characters in and kind of like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Get that. I think that's not too terrible. All right. There. It's not too bad. Oops. Something like that. Okay. So we're getting through this here a little bit by little bit. Yeah, I've seen those. I just didn't know they were what they were called. So that's good. That sounds like something fun and simple you can do. I like it. Do it the other way. Almost. Something kind of like that. I think that's not too bad. Oh, come on. Hello, Wasplish. Splish. Yeah. Hello. um, I do not speak Spanish. My bad. Um, but I'm working on a Spawn piece here. That's I kind of assume that's what you mean. Hopefully you understand me. Okay. I want to do kind of like a cover art kind of situation. Not sure how effective it's being, honestly, but let's forget that. Let's zoom out here. Let's see. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's get that more. Sometimes, okay, so I decided to work with a vector layer for my inks on this, and it seemed like it'd be like a fun way to do it. I don't know, it's not working as well as I'd like, but it's not too bad. I'll leave that like that. I think that's not too bad. But yeah, oops. Go. Something kind of like that. Give it a little bit more of a point. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Actually, that's not too bad. Okay. Let's try. Let's see. Doing that. Yeah. And kind of give this. There we go. And I kind of like the sharper. Sharper edge. I mean, sharper corner situation, I think is nice. There we go. Gives it a little something extra, I think. That is, wow. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin on that. So, start over. Okay. So, let's see, we got that. Let's see. Yeah, that's not. Something kind of like that. Nope, that's too far over. Yeah, we're getting a little. No, just like something kind of like that. All right. So, I mean, it's coming along. Let's do that. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. And just pull that through there. So let's ditch that. Let's go this way with it. Okay. So that matches the body. And again, let's do that right there. Oop, too far. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we gotta put something. There we go. Knock that out. Fix this kind of jumbled mess here a little bit. Okay. And then we've got back of the hand bit there. Yeah, let's just erase that. Okay. So now, actually, let's see, let's push this a little bit further out. Yeah. There we go. Okay. That last one is a little long. There we go. It's almost right. So we need a little bit closer there. A little bit there. Okay. Okay, let's get this all squared up. something kind of like that. Let's move this slightly over this way. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. This hand definitely isn't perfect, but I like it where it's at. As far as, oops. As far as I think my skill level goes, at least. It's not half bad. Okay, so we got that other arm, which is kind of sticking out right there. Jacket, cloak, not jacket, cloak. Okay, and then we've got some chain work here to kind of like throw down. And I could roll with ready-made chains. That's an option for this, believe it or not. There are chains I can do somewhere in this pattern setup. Artificial, I think it's barbed wire there. Vegetation, flowers, patterns, clothing, yeah, chain. But go back over here. I'm gonna do it myself because why not? Who doesn't want to agonize over making it perfect when you could do it easily without any problems? Not this guy. I like to punish myself. Okay, got that one. And let's see, we've got one coming here. Oh, awesome. Okay. And on this, I'm kind of trying a little bit to move it. No. There we go. Okay, so let's see. This way. There we go. All right, and then go Dun, dun, dun. There, something kind of like that for those chains there. Okay, and then let's grab this real quick, and let's just kind of love that. I do need to figure out. Clothing is not particularly awesome. Figuring out how things should go. I don't know. But I mean, this is a solid start for a thing. I feel like I'm kind of impressed at the progress I've made on this in such a short period of time. If we're being honest, it's very crazy. Let's do that real quick. Nope. Okay, let's hit it like that. There we go. Thicken it up a little bit there. So I think let's see, let's do that's actually not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst that I've done. Actually, let's do that. Something kind of like that. Okay. Whoop, sorry, bumped that. Keep forgetting. Really need to find out the shortcut for zoom. Like, I don't mind going up to the thing for it, but I prefer not to. I like being on my keyboard more, I feel like. Yeah, that's actually, like, I'm actually kind of happy with this. It's weird. So now I just need to that's actually not half bad as far as this goes. Actually, let's, there we go. Okay. That's pretty solid, I think. Alright, so let's see. Clean that up a little bit. Okay. Just some little spots to clean up. And this is 150%, so I mean it's not gonna look like this. All right. There we go. Make some slight adjustments now that I can see stuff a little bit more clearly without the sketch underneath. All right. All right. Let's see. Nope. There we go. Leave some of those because I kind of like that. All right. So, and that's 100% right there. There we go. Let's go a little further. Okay. Okay, let's just ditch that little bit there. No. Mm. I think that kind of looks all right. Okay. So the area kind of bugs me is this arm doesn't look quite big enough. bring this down a little bit. Okay. There. Make it slightly larger. Okay. Something I do have to check real quick. Does that... Okay, so there are some suits, depends kind of, but it looks like, yeah, for the most part, there is a spot right here. Oops. Why did it, I don't know, okay. Okay, so it would kind of come down, oops, a little too far. Okay. So that would be kind of like where the mark on the side of his chest would go. All right. Now let's get to this bit. No. All right. Going kind of, let's erase that. Uniform on the back of the hand here, but let's just touch that one. Okay. All right, so that's not too bad. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, actually, let's slide this one over. Okay. Working through this whole thing. All right, let's fix that because that's terrible. Okay. It's not too bad. Let's see. I think that gives it a little more spaced out, kind of even-ish feel to it. Grab the lasso real quick. Yes, okay. Back to brush, nope, pen. Some of these just are not doing those things I would prefer they be doing. Okay. Not entirely sure, but that's off like that. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, so let's see. Zoom out. Oh, spawn. Okay. So now let's do a raster layer. So let's see, let's do airbrush paint. Close again. One over. Let's do for only to editing layers. I'll try that. There we go. Okay. That's not half bad. Definitely gonna have to go in and kind of fill in bits, but let's put that right there. Okay. My favorite color is red. Actually, so I need to figure out what kind of brush I like. Like watercolor is kind of cool. Thick paint. Gouache is kind of nice. Okay, there it is. Like, why is it not doing some? Okay, so let's get in a little bit closer. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's mixing mixing stuff a little bit right there. I don't want that. What would your favorite color be? So it does a pretty good job for the most part, filling it all the way to the line, which is nice. There are some spots that aren't. That's awesome. Can I try to draw you a thumbnail? Sure. That'd be cool. Okay. Let's hit that. This line is going to be one and a half to totally go next to all the way down, it looks like. Do that. Okay, I've got that and that. So like in Photoshop I would do a mask layer and then all this stuff. What size would it have to be? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Hi, Origin Gaming 1. How's it going? It's been a while since I've looked up stuff like that. Solid question. Unfortunately, I do not have an answer for that. Okay. Okay, let's see, just that spot there. How's it going, Origin? Oh, it's because it's... Nope, brush that. Yeah. Google is definitely the easiest way. I figure stuff like that out. Okay. Looks like that's pretty much all of that. I'm good. Gotten a lot done on my stream today, so that's always a nice thing. Oh, there you go. I hate that. There we go. Like, it's really helpful if you want to blend things, but I don't really want to blend anything right now. And I haven't had a chance to go in and mess with the brush settings on any of this stuff. Sure. That would be cool. Thank you. I guess let's give him his green eyes, huh? And I will kind of create a glow off of that. Monday and Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific time is when I'm streaming. All right, so we've got flat colors down. I mean, technically those are not colored in. I should probably color. I don't want it pure white though. Let's drag it down a touch. Not that far. Maybe there. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so then let's grab the paint bucket there, and drop it there, and drop it there. Yeah, that still looks white. You know it's not, but it looks it. Monday and Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Just yep. Okay, so we've got flat colors for the character down. It's exciting. So now, time to kind of give it a little bit of life, I guess. So let's see, let's go. Like I said, this is brand new to me, this program, so I need to, it's very interesting. Okay, so I need to figure out how some of this stuff works still. Let's see, I'm going to, actually let's hold that color there. So we don't want full on black, but we want dark. Okay, so then we have that. So that's not too bad. But let's grab this. I wonder, because that's that. Actually, let's delete this layer. No, okay. Hit that. Yes, delete it. And then let's create a new layer. Layer mask. Okay. Nope. So let's make a new layer. And then let's see. Actually, let's just, yeah. And then select, invert, okay. And then let's go with this gray. Actually, no, let's go to the bucket. Only this one. All right. And then now let's try layer mask. I really need to figure out how to do this stuff. Okay. So then if I let's just bump this way up and erase out all of this junk. So now I should have stuff correctly. Let's script that real quick. Okay. So, I'm so confused. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, so I did that. Okay, so then new raster layer. Mask. No. Put that there. Let's see. Okay, so that seems to have worked. I don't know. Okay, so let's hide that. Let's see. All right. There we go. So that seems like the thing we needed to do for whatever reason, and it seems to have worked. Okay. All right. And let's zoom in a little bit here. What time? I need to call this. Something like that. I don't know exactly how I want the whole thing to go just yet. We're gonna have to see. Okay. Actually, it does have to go that way. Okay, so I don't know, it's kind of where we're at right now. In the middle will kind of come more alive when I do all the shine and stuff on that. Okay. Let's see, this likely kind of all be, call that all kind of shadowed. Funsies. Okay. So, I mean, that's not a half bad start on this, I feel like. Save it. Actually, hold off on that. Alright, so that's when I'm gonna stop. I gotta go get ready and stuff for work, as I am essential. Woo. Never gets old at all, having to go to work. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Sorry. So yeah, that is what I was working on the whole time. And sorry, boom, Spawn. I'm really happy with how it looks right now. I think it's awesome. I like the pose I chose, and I kind of cropped it a little bit, give it a little bit more, I don't know, something. Hopefully you guys like it, because I think it's kind of cool. I'll post this on my Instagram, my Twitter, work in progress. Should be able to like nail this out, nail this down and finish it next stream. So stay tuned for Monday, maybe Saturday. I'll pop in, do a random one. But yeah, Mondays, Thursdays, those are my like guarantee kind of days. So if you want to see more, just pop in on those days. 11 a.m. Pacific time is when I go live. So yeah, and thank you Broken Soul for like offering to sketch up a thumbnail for me. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. And then yeah, so down here are my links, or my ats and stuff. How to find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube's over there, Facebook if you actually use Facebook. all my work in progress and all that stuff goes on to my Instagram, my Twitter. Super easy to find on Instagram because the only thing I post there are art. Sometimes I do art shares and stuff on Twitter, so it could be a little bit more difficult. I also let people know when I'm going live there, so it's a lot more things going up on there. But yeah, thanks a lot for stopping in. It's been a blast. I hope you guys had fun. Stop back in on Monday. 100% guaranteed there'll be a stream on Monday. Possibly a Saturday. I'm not sure. Depends on what's going on. So, stay safe. Stay indoors if you can. And hopefully we can beat this little pandemic thing that's going on. And be mindful of your essential workers. They're out there working hard, trying not to get sick, and so do them a favor, and if you don't have to be out, don't be out. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.